All right, hey guys, welcome back to another Solo Sunday. We're going to be playing a solo playthrough of the Guild of Merchant Explorers. Now, the main thing about bringing this game out is that it got nominated. It's nominated for the Kennerspiel this year. So I thought, well, let's kind of bust this back out. Plus, I haven't played it in a while, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of play this again because this is actually a really, really quick, entertaining solo game. It's got a lot of roll and write-esque feel to it while not being a roll and write. So the kind of basic gist of the game is that we're going to be, we have this map we're going to explore. It's Aghon. There are 4 maps in the base game, and there's 2 additional maps with the a small expansion. There's a backside, so you've got the other map over here. Each map has a set of 6 goal cards. Use 3 in any game, and the quicker you do them, the more points you'll get, kind of deal. The way the solo game works is that there are 2 criteria to win the solo game. You play exactly the same, but you have to complete all 3 of the objectives, and you have to score a point threshold. So there's easy, medium, and hard. We're going to do medium. The point threshold for medium is 120. So we have to get at least 120 points and score. We have to complete all the objectives. The later we wait to do the objectives, the less amount of points that we're going to get for those objectives. And the way the game works is that as time progresses each round, we're going to cover up the points here. And if they're covered up, if any point values are covered up, we can't score any points for those objectives. So I'll kind of get into that as the time goes on. But we can still complete the objective. Again, we need to win the game. The 3 objectives we have are explore ruin spaces adjacent to grasslands, desert, and mountain spaces. So the ruins are these spots in the water. So we need to explore one adjacent to each region. The red is mountains, the green is grasslands, and the yellow is deserts. The next objective is place trading posts on a grassland, desert, and mountain spaces. So trading posts are these cities. Once we connect 2 cities together, when we flip over one of them, they become a trading post. And then finally, discover villages on grasslands, deserts, and mountain spaces. So a village is, you discover a village by exploring every single space of that type within a region. So for example, if we explore these 4 spots there in that grass area, we get to swap out one of our coins and place out a village. And the village will score us points depending on the round. Right here, these coins are points. And we can place the village on an empty space, so it can't have a coin space over it. And then, yeah, but we'll get into all that. So basically the way the game works, we're going to take this deck of cards and shuffle them up, and we're going to flip a card over, and it's going to tell us where we can explore. Now, you can explore from a village, but we have none on the board, so then we explore from the capital, which is in the middle. So for example, this would say explore 3 adjacent, or 3 connected water spaces that are connected in a line. We only have one spot we can do it from, so we can do it from here, and we can either do these 3, because that's 3 in a line, these 3, which would be 3 in a line, or these 3, which would be 3 in a line. So when you explore, you have to explore from a connected cube, like from a cube. You have to explore from a spot that is adjacent to a cube or a village, or the capital. Every round, we're going to get one of these extra cards here, and they give us special powers, and we'll get into that when that happens. So let's just kind of hop into it here. We'll shuffle this up. These are in each corner. There are these discovery towers. They get us points for more that we place out. The villages will get us points based on what era it is. We're going to start with the first era. So let's just get started here. We're going to draw the first card. It'll make sense as we start playing. So 1. So we're going to place it out. What this happens is that we get to take from this special deck of cards 2 cards. And these will grant us basically every time this 1 card comes up, we get a special ability. So we're going to flip it over, and these are going to be our options here. We can choose between one of these 2 cards. This card lets us explore 1 desert space and then up to 5 spaces adjacent to that desert space. This one lets us explore up to 4 desert spaces, and we can triple the value of any coin spaces we've gone there. So we can explore up to 4 desert spaces. So it would be this, 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 and this, because that's the only ones we have. And then we would get 3 coins for that. Or we can explore a desert space and then all the adjacent spaces around it. I think I want to go with the second one, so we're going to discard this. So we can explore up to 4 desert spaces. So 1, 2, 3. And then we can triple the coins on them. So it's going to be 3 coins. 4. And then every time we draw that 1 card, we're going to be able to do that. Now, most importantly, we've covered up every desert space right there, so which means we can place a village there. And we need to explore ruin spaces next to... Okay, so we're going to probably want to place the village here, because that means that we can go off of there and start working on that goal as well. So we've already worked on this goal, and we've sort of made ourselves towards this goal, almost to this goal. So that's the first turn, pretty quick. Now we need to explore 2 desert spaces. However, we can't because there are none for us to explore. So we've kind of, unfortunately, wasted a turn there. 1 mountain space. The only mountain space we can explore is this one or this one, so we'll go here. 3 water spaces. They have to be connected. So let's do this. We're going to explore here, here, and here. With that being said, we've discovered a ruin, so we get to take a card from this treasure deck here, and we'll use that to denote that we've already explored that ruin. And at the end of the game, this will score us 1 point for every village in a mountain. We'll place that there. 2 grassland spaces. I think what I want to do is go, because now we've got the cubes down here, we can explore it, go here and here. This will become important in a moment because now we have two adjacent spaces, and we're going to explore here and here. This is going to get us another ruin right there. We're going to flip this over. 2 coins immediately. So we're going to swap out our 3 for a 5. But most importantly, we've created a trade route. We've connected 2 cities together. So there's this city is connected all the way through this city. So we're going to be able to score that, which is going to be the value of the 2 cities, which is going to be 4, 2 times 2. And then we're going to take this token and place it on one of the cities. They're both grass, but this one's kind of closer, so we're going to place it on this one, I think. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. All right, and that is going to be the round. I think that's it. Wait, did I get my point? So wait, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I also got a point for placing this out. I didn't get that, so that's another 5. So I actually have 10 points now. Okay, because it's the first era. So we've run out of cards. The era is over. We are done there. So we're going to go ahead and pull our cubes off. The only thing we leave on here are the the ruin tokens, and then our villages and any towers and things like that. So we're going to now pick up all the cards, pick up this card, and now pick up this card. So we're going to be able to get a second ability this game, or this round. So this wants us to, we still need to explore ruin spaces adjacent to grasslands, deserts, and mountains. We've got a ruin space adjacent to a grassland and adjacent to a desert, so we need to still do one adjacent to a mountain, which the only 2 options we have are this one and this one. I've started building this way, so probably we'll go for that one. That's probably where we're going to aim, and we get 2 adjacent spaces here. Now that we have discovered this village, we can start building out this way. So we're actually going to go here, then here. 2 deserts. So we'll go these 2 deserts. In doing so, we're going to change that into a village. And it's going to score us 2 points. That's going to be our 3 village spaces. And unfortunately... or not 3 village spaces, our 3 desert spaces, which would be this, and this again, which is going to get us 3 more points, which will get us 5. I am not getting the best use out of that card at all. 2, so now we're going to get to draw another one. What's going to happen is this gets covered up, so we can only get 5 points now for this goal. Okay, so this lets us explore 3 mountains, doubling our coin value, or explore 1 desert, 1 mountain, and 2 water spaces in any order. Now I can't get to any mountain. I can do these mountains here, which would be 3, which wouldn't be too bad because then we can get a village out. But this is somewhat tempting because we can connect some stuff. So 2 water spaces. 2 water spaces. Place a trading post on everything. Discover a ruin. Oh, both these are very tempting. But I need to kind of get over here and establish some stuff. So maybe if I can get the thing is, if we do the mountains, we can only do this right now. So I think we're gonna go with this one. So explore up to 1 desert, 1 grassland, 1 mountain, and 2 sea spaces. All right. We need to establish some stuff over here. So the 2 sea spaces could be those 2. The mountain space could be here. We're going to get a coin. The grass space could be there. And the desert space we can't place anywhere, so that's it. All right. That's fine. 3 water spaces adjacent to each other. We're going to go here and discover another treasure. This will be at the end of the game. If we have 1 of these, we get 1 point. If we have 2 of these, we get 4, and so on. Mountain spaces. We're going to place this mountain here, which will create a new trade route because we have it from here to here. That's going to score us 8 points. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Trade those in for a 10. And then we're going to place out our deal here. And then finally we've got 2 of those, which we're going to place here and here. That's going to get us 2 coins and a village there, which is another 2 points. All right, where are we at on points here? Okay. All right, and that is the end of the round. So let's kind of look at the objectives again. Explore ruin spaces adjacent to all this stuff. So we have to explore this one. We've got that objective. Place trading posts on every single thing. We need to place a trading post here on a desert. We've got that. And then discover villages on every kind of space. And we've discovered a village in the grasslands and 2 villages in the desert. So we need to do a mountain village. We've completed that objective. So the objectives seem to be pretty obtainable here. All right. So now we're going to scoop those up. If I can help it, I'd like to maybe go up here before we have to do the... we get the 1 card again, so I can kind of explore more desert spaces. Okay. 2 grass. So we'll work on kind of going this way a little bit. So we'll go there and there. That's a coin. 2 adjacent spaces. Okay. So if we go here and then here, there's a coin there. And then we've kind of put ourselves in a position to get the desert spaces there from either of those cards. 2 desert spaces. We'll go here and here. That's going to create a new trade route between those 2. That's going to give us 6 points. And we're going to place that one on here. But we've been able to create a trade route on every single type. A grass one, a grass, a mountain, and a desert one. So we'll get 10 points for that. 2, this is going to be exploring 2 water and then 1 of every other space. So the 1 water space we're going to explore is this one. That's going to give us another treasure, which will get us a point at the end for every desert village we have. But then we placed we explored ruin spaces adjacent to that stuff, so we get 5 points. So that's actually going to turn to 50. We have another water space and then every other space to check. So a water, we'll do, let's see. Let's do this one here for 3 coins for the mountain space. For the grass space, we'll do that one. For the... We need one more water space. We'll do this water space, and then we'll do this desert space. Okay, nice. All right, the 3 water spaces. For the 3 water spaces, we'll actually choose right here and go 1, 2, 3. That'll get us another discovery here on this treasure. This will let us put a cube down, and I think it lets us just put it anywhere. Like, immediately place one explorer in any space adjacent to a previously placed explorer or village following the rules of exploration. So we can place it kind of wherever. We know that we're going to get our 1 card, which is going to be a desert one, and we know we're going to get a new power card. The desert one will be nice for discovering that. So it may be worth placing something here to possibly discover that tower there. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go here, and we'll go here, and we'll do that. Okay. Mountain card. I guess we'll go there. It doesn't really matter. 3, so that's going to cover up this space and this space. We've already got those objectives, thankfully. But we do need to discover on a mountain, so we're going to need to probably work on that next round. So here's our 2 cards. So explore 1 sea space and then explore up to 3 spaces connected to this space in a straight line, or explore a continuous path of up to 4 mountain and or sea spaces. We're going with the mountain one. And that will be 1, 2, that's a coin. 3, that's another coin. We have a village here, so we're going to place that village right there, which is going to be 3 more coins. And then the last space will be that one because it's a wild, which is going to get us a tower. Now the tower will come in here. We'll place it right there. I guess we can place it like this so you can see it. But we'll place that there. It's going to give us 6 points for placing the first tower out. And we've completed the objective, discover villages on everything. We've completed that objective, so it's going to be 10. Because there's a village here, wait, a grass village, a desert village, and a mountain village. All right, let's consolidate these points a bit. There's 10 right there. Okay. All right, nice. So we've got all the objectives. And then we have our 1 here, which is going to be 4 desert spaces. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get the coin. We're going to place out another village. That village will go here. Actually, we'll place it right there. That'll score us 3 points. Then we place our second tower out. So that's going to score us 8 points. And that's the round. So now we're going to scoop this up. We're not going to get another power card, but when we get this, we get to choose one of those powers that we've previously used. All right, let's pull these off. Sort of make my way over here, but it didn't end up happening. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the final round. 3. So desert spaces or water spaces. We're going to go with desert. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they have to be contiguous. So those, yeah. So it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just going to turn that into a 10. Turn that into a 5. Okay. 2 desert spaces. We'll go here and here. We'll get a coin. 2 grass spaces. We'll go there and get 2 coins. I'll go here and get a coin. These don't have to be next to each other. 1, 2, or 3. So this box and this box. So now for the which one do we want to do? I think I'm going to pick this ability. So it's going to put 1 desert space out. Or sorry, 1 mountain space out for 3 coins. We're going to put out... Can I get to this tower? Or can I get to this tower? I think this will be harder to get to. We'll try to get to this tower, see if we can do it. We'll place out grass, water, and I guess I'll do this for the desert. 3 water spaces. Okay, here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. This is 3 desert spaces. 1, 2, 3. We get 2 coins for that. And then we're going to place the village out. So that village will go here. That's going to score us 4 points. We still have 1 more desert spot to place. I guess I'll place it here and we'll get 2 coins. No, I can't place it there. We'll place it here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We'll consolidate this too. This is going to be another 50. That's going to be 5. Two adjacent spaces. So I'm going to get the mountain's going to go there, but the 2 adjacent spaces, can I make it work so that I can? We're going to go here, then here. We've got 2, so this is going to be 2 water and then 1 of everything else. So we're going to go here for the mountain. That's going to give us 2 coins plus the village, which is another 4. So that's the mountain space. The I can spend anything for this because this is a wild. We'll do the grass. We'll do the grass space here and the desert space here because those are 2 more coins. And we have the 2 water spaces. And I do believe anything can hit those towers. If not, we're going to have to change what we did there. Discovery spaces. Okay, discovery spaces are wild terrains which can be used to explore any explore type. You can explore a discovery space, return the explorer from your supply, and place it. Okay. So we're going to spend 1 of the waters there. That's going to get us another one of these towers. Just score us 10 more points. And then we have another water space. So we'll just go there. And then finally, we've got a mountain space, and we're going to use that mountain space to go here and get 2 more coins. All right, and that is going to be the game. So let's go ahead and tally up all our points. Let's move these off here to see what our final map looks like. I think we've more than completed the threshold. That's going to be a 10, which that's already our threshold there. We're going to get a point for this. And then we're going to get 1 point for desert villages, so there's 4. And then 1 point for every mountain village, so that's 2. So that's 6 total. So our final score is 50, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135, 136. And that's going to be the game. That is the Guild of Merchant Explorers. Very quick game. Obviously, when you're playing it with, like playing it by yourself and you're not like explaining stuff, you can probably knock this out in like 20 minutes. And yeah, I mean, like we kind of got really nice with with 3 of those there. This one would have been crazy to get 2. But like I said, there are 6 objectives per map, and there are 6 maps if you have the expansion. And you only use 3 of the objectives, and the order of them changes because depending on the order is how you need to race against the timer to get the points for them. In this case, we got the points for all of them, which made it nice, but that's not always the case. And that kind of really dictates your strategy. Plus, us getting these bonus cards here. There's a ton of them. Some of them, like we did, we saw let's play stuff out. Here's more of these that we could have gotten more points for. Points at the end of the game for each tower that you've got. Yeah, so there's a quite a bit here. I mean, it plays up to 4 people, and the 4 players, it's all simultaneous, so everybody's doing this on their own board, so it can be quick. And then each of the maps, I mean, this is a simple map, but some of the other maps have additional things. So like this scores some additional points for some stuff. And the card, oh yeah, and this has like a board extension, so it comes out farther. This one does some extra scoring. This one, you can't place cubes on like the lava rock area, so you kind of have to work around that. This one has crystals. So there's some interesting boards, interesting things you can do with some of the other boards. So this is a pretty basic one, but I kind of just wanted to show the game. It's a great solo game. It's a really quick one, and it's still got a really nice puzzle to it. And plus, you get these powers every game, and you're like, oh, this will completely change what I do. And everybody is going to have different powers in the game. So it's kind of like you get your own unique powers throughout the game. You don't know what they're going to be. So it's a lot of fun. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.